Hi, I'm Pizza Rat.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm sure that if you have a dog, your dog has a weird habit. So we thought we'd talk about our dog's weird habits.
So a very weird thing my dog Ted does is he humps his blanket. Yeah.
This story isn't really about one of my dog's weird habits, but more about my dog being a guard dog. So, a few years back, my family bought a bird feeder and bird seed, and at first, everything was fine, except the bird seed kept disappearing. Like, over the course of 1 to 2 days, all the bird seed would be gone. That kind of fast. Then, one day, Cody started barking, which was normal. He barks at foxes all the time. What wasn't normal was what he was barking at. We found out that the birds were not the ones who were eating the bird seed. In fact, a squirrel had been stealing the bird seed. You thief!
Okay then, kids. The moral of the story was that squirrels, they take seeds and nuts. These nuts. And whenever Ted gets angry here, he does a really weird face, like really weird.
Ted's angry face is his normal face when he sees strangers. I already talked about Cody being a guard dog, but this still confuses me to this day, and Cody still does it. So, when Cody barks at foxes, which any normal dog does, his tail wags at the exact same time. Like, do you like foxes or not? Pick a side. Cody can pick both sides.
Ted isn't a huge dog, but he likes to bark at huge dogs that are like 5 times his size.
Ted's not afraid of anything. He's not afraid of drowning. He's not afraid of death. And he's especially not afraid of barking at bigger dogs. Whenever I get a new toy, my dog, Cody, he would steal it and act like it was his. Like, it's not yours. Just don't take it. It's not yours. So one time I went to school and my mum was home, so she knew what happened. And Cody came to my room, jumped on my bed, looked around, and took a toy. He played with it, and he didn't even put it back. Like, it's not yours. At least put it back if you're going to take someone else's stuff. And then I had to come home, and I found it lying on the floor. You didn't even try to hide that you stole it. Come on! Like, you have your own toys. Just use your doggy toys. Stop stealing my stuff, please. The Red Bull isn't Cody's only toy, and I would have liked to take a picture with more than just that toy, but I can't find any of the other toys because I think my parents either somehow lost it somewhere in this house, even though I've looked everywhere, or they threw it away without even knowing. I asked my mum and she didn't tell me anything, so I just looked around and I only found the Red Bull, so I just used it. There was a monkey toy, and a carrot toy, and a penguin toy, and it was all in this little bed that Cody slept in when he was a little puppy. He's not a puppy anymore, he's a doggy. He's grown up.
Ted does the same thing.
I think that Ted and Cody think that our toys are actually bought for them, and that's why they steal it. There's this thing that Cody sometimes does whenever I let him go outside in the garden. Cody really likes the garden. Like, he'll always be sitting next to the door looking for foxes or waiting to go outside. And if you let him outside, he'll run around, like, everywhere looking for foxes. But sometimes This is very rare, but he does still do this. If you let him outside, he'll run around the garden in circles. Just randomly. I don't know why. It's not the best way of finding foxes. He literally just runs around in circles over and over again. And if you try to catch him, he'll start running around you in circles. The doggy, he's not a normal dog. I know why he does this. Because Cody, he's a wild dog.
Cody does zoomies.
This is something that Cody still does to this day and has done since he was a puppy. This isn't something that he sometimes barely even does anymore, where like he'd run around in circles in the garden. No, he still does this. And one time, when he was still a small little puppy, or at least I think he was, he went into the garden looking for foxes, as he usually does. And he found a baby fox, I think it was, or it was a mother fox. I'm pretty sure it was a baby fox, though, behind the back of our shed in our garden. And he was really happy because he likes foxes, I think. I'm really not sure if he likes or hates them. And the baby fox, I think, raised its paw on him or something. I don't really remember it. It was a few years back. And its mother was also there, I believe. And me and my mum, we found him behind the shed with the foxes. And somehow my mum was able to shoo off the foxes and get Cody inside. But if we didn't find him, well, let's just say that it would have ended up differently. Cody might have not been alive today. Cody is a really friendly dog. He'll become friends with anyone and anything. He can become friends with bigger dogs, cats, foxes, you name it. Cody can even become friends with murderers and kidnappers. Like he said, he's a really friendly dog.
Well, Ted is the complete opposite. He sees everyone as his enemy and he will fight everyone.
Wait, so Ted will fight anyone? So he'll even fight God?
Hey, guess what?
What?
It was a cold winter day and Ted picked up a little baby robin that fell out of its nest. Aww.
That's so adorable.
And then the robin died shortly after.
That's all the stories we have about our dog's weird habits. I hope you enjoyed the video. I guess this is the end. So, disclaimer, we recorded the line when it was really windy because we don't have a lot of time to voice lines, so we did it at school and it was windy. So, Bella, you randomly just turned into a robot when telling us that Teddy hates everyone. What was that about?
I am a robot. Like I'm not just a snail, by the way. I'm a robot. I'm a real robot. Like I'm an AI.
So Bella, you never told me what the baby robin looked like. So can you tell me now?
So the robin, it wasn't like a normal robin because it was a baby. So it's basically pink, small, weak, and featherless.
Also, another disclaimer. We're recording our lines by the side of the road before we go to another school club. I'm sorry. We are recording lines anywhere we can because we don't have time to do it on our own. Because like what? You're 11 and I'm 12. Oh my god. This is so stupid. Cody got a haircut.
Teddy did as well. He looks so freakish. Like, no, I don't mean to insult Teddy or anything, but he looks like a medieval prince.
Oh my god. Also, isn't it weird that they both got haircuts around the same time, all before the video was sent? Like, really close to when the video was about to be...
Yeah, he looks like a gorgeous man. Like, look at those gorgeous man flutes. Like, look at those chest flutes. He's like all gorgeous man, yeah. You know, you just can't resist his like gorgeous, sexy man face. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, why not? So you know when you said like Cody like basically lost his toy somewhere? Well, maybe he's using that as an excuse to steal your toys, like he's burying them in the garden.
Oh my
or
god,
something.
that reminds me of like a childhood game I used to do where I buried these toys in a stone patch in the garden and I forced Cody to like search for them and he steal them. No, this is my fault. I was the one who was teaching him to do it.
You're the. By the way, is Cody Tarzan? Like you said, he's a wild dog. Does he like live with ape like wolves or something?
Well, what I mean is he's a serial killer. He stabs cereal boxes. Oh,
Are you William Afton, by the way? I mean, you're obsessed with blood everywhere.
I'm sorry. I watch a lot of FNAF actually. My favorite color is purple, so I might be. But the whole
You're
reason,
purple guy.
No. The whole reason I'm obsessed with blood is because I guess I watch some really gory stuff. I just like blood. I don't like seeing realistic blood, but for some reason I don't mind my own blood. If I bleed, I don't mind it. If I see it someone else or on TV, I do for some reason. I don't know.